What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm paddling against AutoMatthic for UBL week number 1. Let's cross out what he didn't bring. No Poltegeist, no Toad, no Garbodor, no Bronzong. We see the other ones. Okay, so I think what I do is lead off with my Selgor like I've been planning. Just get up my spikes. I've brought a really offensive team just because I really need to not try to switch into things. My one real pivot is Mamo. That's my Galarian Darm Scout. I can switch in and take any one hit, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I have to play fast because if my timer runs out, I lose. Even if I'm up like 6-1, so just gotta keep that in mind right here. I definitely need to prioritize my endgame with Hatterene. It looks really doable with Psyshock. I just need a bit of damage on that Claydol and I should be fine, so we're gonna go in. Let's see what exactly he's going to lead off with. I think no matter what, I can probably click Spikes. Like, it's really not too big of a deal to me, but yeah, Spikes are gonna go a long way. So let's see what he does. Nuggets, that is the Rotom. Okay, so against the Rotom, could be Scarf. I think I'm just gonna click Spikes without really thinking too much. Yeah, let's just go for that. I don't want to take too long per turn, and I think Hazards are gonna help out my what's it called? Hatterene a lot, so let's just do this right here. I do have a good Rotom Heat switch in, so I could even preserve this as a sack if I really want to, but yeah, there's my Spikes. And I'm assuming he just went for Overheat. No, he goes for Volt Switch, so this is not the Scarf, I'm assuming it's the Darm. That was a crit, okay, not too big of a deal. I'm assuming he's gonna show me either like Claydol here, which I would totally Bug Buzz, because if I get damage into that, I would just pretty much win with Trick Room plus Psyshock, so that's really valuable. His other play would be into like a Scarfer, like Darm. I don't think Zolt would outspeed me. Well, actually, it probably would, because I didn't put that much speed in this Selgor, even though I probably should have. That's the Darm, so this thing is definitely Choice Scarf. Do I want to bother keeping this? I think I do. I'm gonna go out into my Mammoth one here. I do have the Chople Berry. If he goes for Icicle Crash, I can eat 2 of those unless he's Choice Banned, so let's go ahead and make that play. Okay, I'm able to get in right here. He goes for the U-turn, so this is definitely Choice Scarf then. No way he would make that play without it being Scarf. Likely switch in here is either Scrafty or like Scarf Zolt as well, I guess. One of the two. But yeah, not surprised to see that the Darm is Scarf, but I'm glad I was able to get in here. I don't know if I live like Overheat from Rotom, because goes out into what is this? Scrafty, okay, so the thing is with Scrafty, I can go with Scavalier. This probably has Fire Punch though, and I do have a Chople Berry here, that's the thing. I could take the turn to get up rocks. What's my best play? If I'm switching out, who would it be? Not you, not you, not you, definitely not you. I could go with Selgor again, but I don't like that play. I think I'm just going to go for Earthquake damage here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Earthquake and see what he does. I have the Chople Berry like I mentioned, so I can click Earthquake a couple times if I want to. He may go out into the Rotom Heat the following turn, but I think that's the turn I'll get up rocks, so he's gonna stay in. This should still do a decent amount, never mind. But it's alright, he goes for Iron Head, I should be able to live that. Yeah, just fine. And that was a crit too, okay, not too big of a deal. If anything, that negates his Drain Punch recovery, so I'm not really too concerned here. Did he not bring Toad? I just realized he didn't bring Toad. He has no switch into my Empoleon. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go for Rocks. Okay, we got up all the hazards, but I could still be in a better position, I'm not gonna lie. Goes right for Fire Punch, trying to catch my Scavalier. So he's gonna get the first kill. What I want to do here is, he showed leftovers, right? So he's not a Sold Vest. I think I can bring out either Hatterene or the Scavalier and go for close combat. Those are both good plays the way I see it. Hydreigon's not a bad play, but I need it for Rotom. Hatterene could come in too. Honestly, Hatterene might be the play. I can set up against other stuff anyway. Like, I just want to force this out. Yeah, let's go Hatterene. I mean, I know it's kind of early to be throwing out a win con, but like I still think it's my best bet right here. Let's go ahead and do this. Do I get a Trick Room now? I kind of want to. Like, it's gonna do so strong against the current squad he has. I'm gonna go for the Trick Room initially here. Predicting his switch out. And see whether I can get a ton of damage into stuff for my other win cons like Empoleon and whatnot. He might have Taunt. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure this gets that. So just something to keep in mind, but... yeah, like Rotom's gonna take a decent amount. I think it might be Boots though, so it'll probably live. Okay, don't flinch. I have the Berry, right? Well, if I flinch here, I'm probably gonna lose. Oh, that did nothing. Never mind. I do get the Trick Room up. Nice. So, that is pretty good for me right here. I definitely want to attack this next turn, and I think I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam every time. He's not going to sack this, but there's still no point in me predicting the way I see it. So let's just go ahead and attack. Let's just make use of the Trick Room turns that I have right here. That's what, 4 turns of Trick Room? That's going to be so strong. He just leaves it in. Okay, so I get rid of Scrafty, which is good. Let's go ahead and cross that out. I wonder who he responds with now, because I have decent amount of hazards up. I have Shadow Ball for the Claydol, so if he opts to use that to Rapid Spin right here, that is totally cool. He goes out into a Lie, which is his Alchemy. Okay, so I carried Psyshock over Psychic because this thing's Spadef is so much better than its Fizdef. Well, let's see if that can do anything for me here. I'm just gonna go right for Psyshock. Ideally, I don't think it'll pick up the kill unless he has like no Fizdef at all. He might go for a cover. He just goes for a Deagleam of his own. That's fine. So getting rid of this is going to be really, really big for my Hydreigon later. So I have no reason not to Psyshock again. I could care less if he goes Claydol. In hindsight, I could have Shadow Balled, but like Psyshock plus Shadow Ball plus Rocks might kill Claydol anyway. So I'm not like super concerned. I'm actually curious as to whether that is in Dark Pulse range or not. That's kind of big. He sacks it, okay. So Alcremie goes down. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta use your win con and it's an early breaker and it'll help you out, so... that's 2 down. I just got 2 Discord pings. I wonder what they are. I guess I can check on my phone. Let's see. I just want to make sure that they're not my opponent for some reason. I don't know what those are, but... out comes Rotom. I think Trick Room is still up. This is Boots, so that's good to know. I'll just go for Psyshock again. Is there a way I can check Trick Room turns? Y info? I mean, I'm just gonna Psyshock. I need the damage. So this will do like over half. Yeah, it does so much. Goes right for Shadow Ball, that is fine. I believe my Trick Room ends here. I might... okay, I do die. Twisted Dimensions return to normal on the perfect turn. Great, let's go Hydreigon. Do I sub or do I attack? I think I just attack. But the attacking will do is force out the... I could just sub then attack after. Like, he shouldn't be able to break my sub at all. I'm gonna try to sub. And see what he wants to do to me. Like, we've seen Shadow Ball, which won't break my sub. Overheat will. He tries to Thunder Wave. Yeah, I even had a Lumberry, so even if I didn't kill, I would have been fine. But now I can Dark Pulse this. I'll be able to knock that out. Nice, that puts him down to 3 mons. Yeah, like that's the thing. Even if I had to hard switch in and then sub, I had the Lumberry to avoid taking another T-Wave after. That was the whole game plan, so... now he's kind of forced to sack another mon, whether it be Darm, Zolt, Claydol. I'm in such a good spot with my Scarf and Teleon here, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, like, unless I miss Draco, which I don't even know if I'll go for, I should be fine. Because Dark Pulse might honestly just knock out the Darm at this point anyway, so... I don't think I have anything to worry about, because if I get the Dark Pulse damage in, I should be fine with Goes Claydol here, so I'm assuming that means he has Dazzling Gleam, or he's prioritizing a Rapid Spin. Either way, I'm just gonna go right for Dark Pulse. Like, I don't see why else I should do anything else. Is he Colbur Berry? No, he's not. Oh, but it's just really Spidaf. Okay, so I'm assuming Dazzle. No, he prioritizes the spin. Okay, so that makes sense. He's gonna get a speed boost. I don't know if that allows him to outspeed me. I'm maxed out. It probably does. But yeah, I definitely understand that play. I think I just Dark Pulse again. Like, there's really no reason not to. Potato. Can I flinch? I was faster, by the way. That's interesting. Meaning I can Dark Pulse the next turn unless he spins again. He has Ice Beam. I don't know why he wouldn't just run Dazzling Gleam. Is there something else that he needed to hit with that? I'm trying to think right now. I honestly don't remember, but obviously I'm going to Dark Pulse again here. I don't want to have to rely on Scarf and Teleon hitting moves. That's the thing. Who else do I have? I have my Solgor, which is going to die. This dies. Who is my other Mon? Does it do anything against Darm or Zolt that could help me out? Oh, it's my Scavalier. That'll actually help out a lot. Yeah, because that resists Ice, so that'll be good. He goes Chill Out. I'll keep this and sack off my Solgor. I think that is the best play here, because this should still be able to take a Scarf Bolt Beak from Dracozolt if necessary. So I'm out of here. Let's sack this guy off. He goes right for the U-turn. Good play, but I'm pretty sure that I should still be okay here. Because I don't think even if the Zolt is Scarf and he locks like a Dragon move, what that'll allow me to do is go as Scavalier and just spam Iron Head, and then I should be fine with the combination of that and Inteleon, so. He brings out Zolt. I mean, if I miss Draco, I could lose, I guess, but yeah, like, I'm pretty sure if he's Scarf right here and he shows it, that's fine. I'll just spam Iron Head with my Escavalier and be good to go. But yeah, let's go for Draco. I'm assuming he's Scarf. Like, it would make a lot of sense, but it's not going to win him the game. And he isn't. And I was able to hit the Draco, so that'll knock this out. Yeah, like, even if he was Scarf, I had the endgame situation thought through, so it's okay. Yeah, so that'll kill that, and then he's forced to lock Icicle Crash, which I can just respond with using Surf from... I guess he could lock Superpower and go for crits. If he crits a Superpower, then crits it into a Scavalier, assuming that kills, and then he's able to live... No, because he would be too low on defenses, but... I don't know, like, let's just obviously Dark Pulse here. I don't really care about differential, I just want my win. Goes for Crash, so he's going for the flinch win con. He even missed it, but, like, Scarf and Teleon would have been able to outspeed this anyway. I should have Iron Tailed. Maybe gone for the kill. Like, there was no reason not to. Hits that one, and then I'll be able to wrap it up with Inteleon, so... Cool. Kind of glad I won, because the only mon that I really put a lot of thought into on this team was the Mamo, and it didn't even do that much. But yeah, I'm gonna go Scarf and Inteleon here. And try to wrap it up using Surf. Really surprised he did not bring the Seismitoad. That would have helped him out a lot against this Pokemon, but... Yeah, let's go right for the Scarf Surf. If it doesn't kill, I should be able to live anything, and then I should be able to knock him out the following turn. I love Inteleon, man. Inteleon is my favorite starter from this gen. But yeah, that wraps it up right there. So 2-0 win for us. I did hope y'all enjoyed, and we start off 1-0. Pretty cool. I'll see you guys next week. Later.